Hi everyone, it's Karen here. Welcome to another video with me and Lavinia Stamps. The theme for the Creative Challenge this month is about flying at night. And that said to me, owls and little mice hiding in amongst the foliage. So here I've created this card, which is 13 centimetres by 13 centimetres. And the outline that I've used here is one of the sticker stencils. So it's the leaf stencil. You get 4 in this pack, so you've got birds facing each way, a heart and a leaf. So the colours that I'm going to be using, favourites of mine, Blueprint Sketch and Salty Ocean, to create this glow in and around the card. For my stamping, I've got both Nocturne and Twilight. Nocturne to make it stand out and Twilight to join the whole thing together. So if you're ready, we'll get started. So as I said, 13 centimetres by 13 centimetres, and I'm just going to place my sticker stencil over the card, just gently pop it down, and I'm going to be using my stencil brush. So I'm going to start with Salty Ocean. I've got a piece of copy paper next to me here. And I'm just going to take the first bit off. And then I'm going to flick from the outside all around the edge. Just this flicking with the wrist action. Taking the first big clumps of ink off. And I'm just gently going to flick it into the centre of this leaf. Well, not quite the centre, but around the edge towards the centre. Take that off gently and just show you what it looks like underneath. So you can see what I did as I held it firmly so that I can put it exactly back into place. And now I'm just going to go around the same way with my Blueprint Sketch using the same stencil brush, flicking over the edge. So there you have it. Now you can see that around the stem here I went a bit darker, and at the bottom then peeling it back. Actually, you're not going to peel it back yet because we're going to do our stamping. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my orchard grass with Twilight, and all of the foliage at the bottom I created using Twilight, and I'm just going to pop a few of these. Have to be a little careful because the stencil is a bit sticky, slippery. There you go, first and second generation here. I am just going to put a tiny bit of stencil tape just at the bottom because my card is slightly larger than my stencil and I don't want it to go onto my card. I didn't mind with the blending because we're going to go around the edge with the same colour, but for my stamping I do want it to stay contained within my design. So I'm just going to pop a few of these in and around the bottom here. So first, second, third generation. So that was orchard grass. I'm now going to take a silhouette foliage. There are 2 stamps in this set. You get this lovely one, and then you get also these little thistles, mini thistles. So I'm going to pop this, maybe I'll do this second generation, because it's just going to be behind our little mouse. And again, as always, you want it at varying heights. So you're going to create this lovely texture at the bottom. So this is the second stamp in that set, and I'm going to stamp it second generation right in the middle there. Lovely. Now I've kind of got this mostly at the same height, so I'm going to go back to my other little flower, my other silhouette, and I'm going to put this higher. That's it. There you go. You've just got a bit of extra variation there. And I am going to put one of these, first generation, a little bit lower. It is a little tricky to see once, because you've got a whole heap of things going on here. I'm going to take Tree Branch, again with Twilight, ink it up, and then I'm going to just put this coming in from the side over here, just orienting it nicely so you get a nice lot of branches in there. You could do a second generation coming in here. That looks lovely. And I wonder if I just want a tiny bit more. That's it. Just an extra bit of interest. Right, I think we're done with all our stamping now. So I'll just take all my tape off and my sticker stencil. And it just peels back really gently. And then I'll just wipe that off, ready to use again next time. I'm just going to clean my fingers because they have got a bit grubby, and I want the rest of my design to stay nice and clear. So now I'm going to take Nocturne and I'm going to ink up one of the 3 of my little woodland mice. And I'm just going to pop him at the bottom here, so his little feet are in and amongst the foliage and just off the edge of that leaf there. And then I'm going to take Brodwin. He is he's the flying owl. And I'm going to pop him right in the center of the card. So you can see what we did was, when we did our blending, we left a tiny bit of white space in the center. And that's so that this can sit behind him, giving him more, accentuating his outline a bit more. There we go. And now what we're going to do is go around the edge with Blueprint Sketch and my smoothie. So here I am going to go in with my blending sponge. I always start at the edge just so that I'm pinching this sponge. That way I know how much ink is on my sponge and I can control it a bit better. As I lose some of the ink onto the card, I will loosen my grip on the sponge. And you're just going to go all the way, circular motion, all the way around the edge of this card, bringing this. So I'll start off lightly on the edge, and then as I lose some of the ink onto the card, then I can do bigger circles and come inwards towards the leaf and the design. So it was so lovely to see you all at the extravaganza, the Halaganza, at the end of October. It's such a fun weekend. If you didn't make it, I hope you joined us for some of our videos online. And I hope you'll think about joining us for one of the ones in the future. It really was a fun weekend. And as you know, I'm here once a fortnight on a Saturday bringing you some videos. And I'm also bringing you quick crafts every now and again. So if there's anything that you want to learn, know about, please don't hesitate to ask, because I'll be delighted. Sometimes it's nice to have an idea from someone. You think, oh, I'm so glad they want to know that. So you can see what I'm doing here is I'm just building up this colour and it's coming together. So the colour gets softer towards the centre because by creating this darker frame, you sort of are drawing your eye towards the centre of the card. There we are. I'm just going to clean off my mat. Now, using Twilight and my lovely stamp Magic Surrounds Us, I'm going to just stamp around the edge of this card. And because I don't want it to be too prominent, I'm just going to go second generation all over the card. So there you have Night Flight. I do hope you'll join in the creative challenge this month, because the winner is selected by a random number generator, and if you win, you get to spend £40 on Lavinia goodies in the shop, online or in person. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back again soon. Bye for now.